Hope you all are doing well. And we are on to the next project, guys. As you know, wanted to thank you all so much for all the support in that last video with the unboxing of the Avenger 85. Right now I'm in the process of lock tightening my stud bolts, so it's going pretty smooth. I've learned over the years it's a lot easier to take one at a time, keep your gaskets in, and take one at a time, double lock the top, put your stuff on the bottom, double lock it like I already said, get it all the way down, and then you just go a little turn back, just so that way once this metal steel bolt expands into that aluminum area, this has a little bit more time, because it's more of a time thing than anything else. Aluminum's going to heat up a lot faster than the steel, but the steel's going to expand more, I think, overall. I could be wrong on that, but it needs just a little bit of space to expand, so you do that so you don't crack your case. Anyways, I'm going to finish up that, and we're going to go ahead and take off the Wildcat 80 and slap on the Avenger 85 onto the Banshee Queen. Got a lot of work ahead of us, but I'm excited. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and move forward. Curious to see how the Wildcat looks on the inside, see all that stuff, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Again, guys, thank you so much for helping me out with this project with the Avenger 85. I had so many questions, and you guys answered so many of them. So many of you guys. Appreciate you all. Great information. It's awesome. That's what this is about. Good community, fun, and learning. Stay tuned, guys. Here we go. We're back, friends. So Got the Wildcat 80 off. Boy, what a little motor, guys. I've been super happy with it. This is my first new motor. It's been treating us very well. We're going to go ahead and crack it open like a melon to see how it's holding up and see how everything's looking, and, you know, maybe some fresh gaskets and see what's going on, just out of curiosity. Need a bicycle to put this on. The other bicycle, the Trek bike, is just got so many things going on with it that it's going to be a long time before I do anything with that, and or if I ever do anything with it. So let's just go ahead and get on the Banshee Queen. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't want to do what I've done in the past and just, hey, here's a brand new motor. 2 months later, hey, it's on the bicycle, kind of thing. So we're going to get this Avenger 85 on, and we're going to go ahead and run it. We're also going to take a look at the Wildcat 80 to see how it is holding up. Super excited, everyone. Stay tuned. I'm just going to go ahead and break it down. We'll do a little fast forward and go from there. Here we go.
Down the street with your red lips and funky beat, you better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die.
Hey everyone, we're back from the cleaners. Went ahead and hit this guy, and a few other guys with some soap and water. Just kind of cleaned them up. Yeah, just kind of want to get off some of the crud so we can kind of see where we're at. Let's go ahead and start with the piston. What I will typically do is get some sandpaper and just take off a little bit of this particulates that are built up right here. I don't go crazy with it, just some super fine sandpaper will take off 90% of that. This is totally fine and typical of what you're gonna see, guys. Some things of interest are to note. You can kind of see we got some little bit of scuffing right there. A little bit down, you can kind of see where that is right there, okay? Got another little line right there. This one isn't bad though at all. Doesn't even feel. You don't feel these. I think that's more of just the oil staining it right there. This side, not as much wear. Just a little bit there. A little bit of wear right there. And this is super common. I think we got a little hot on this side. Well, no, that's the intake side that wouldn't have gotten hot necessarily. Maybe that's just cleaner because that gas is always hitting it right there, I think is what's going on. Versus where all the fumes and everything are coming by. You kind of want to see that. I think overall, guys, pretty darn good. We're at like 440 some kilometers on the little tachometer thing, or whatever you want to call that, the little mechanical doohickey we have on there. I think on top of that, who knows, we probably had another 60 or so miles, maybe, if not more, before we put that thing on there. Plus, how accurate is that? I've kind of find that, you know, they're not bad, but they're still not 100%, so give or take. All right, piston, there we go. Cylinder. Hopefully you guys can, again, see into the old cylinder. I gotta be able to see what I'm filming here on this one. So kind of gave you guys a shot with it nice and dirty. Hopefully you guys can kind of see into there. Really, overall, guys, I'm pretty happy with how this cylinder's holding up. Open transfers. I hit it with some water, and interesting enough, these open transfers, when the water goes down, they flare up and kind of almost overshoot a little bit of, I'd say, the intake right there, comparative to what we saw in the Avenger 85, where with the closed transfers, you could kind of see, or what I've seen with the water just kind of hitting it real quick, is you can definitely tell that it sweeps way more direct back towards the intake comparatively to these open transfers, which are gonna, what I've seen, kind of lazily shoot kind of up and on top of your intake. But I really don't think I'm getting the best light either, guys. I'm sorry. Doing my best here. Let's see if that helps any. Trying to see if there's anything to note. It does look like we might have like a little, we might have got a little ding right there, but I can't even feel it with my nail, so it's totally fine. It's kind of what I've learned too recently. If you think you have a gouge and if you can't feel it with your fingers or clip it on your nail, you're probably fine. As we can see, look at that little tiny intake, little tiny exhaust compared to that bad boy. But I mean, I cannot complain, guys. This little Wildcat 80 has done very well for me. Nothing to really note here. This is just build up. I was having a hard time getting that off with just open water, so we'll go and get it with something else. Toothbrush wouldn't take it off. That's, again, pretty common. A little bit of build up on the exhaust side. Head was sitting like this, I believe. So again, I think that's going to be kind of common in the two strokes, because that's where it's going to be exiting out, and stuff like that. As it's coming down and getting pushed out, I think that's where that build-up's typically going to happen. So again, pretty typical. Looks pretty good though. I love this gold head, guys. I love it. I wish I could find one that was bigger and badder that was gold, but nah, not yet. Little G-clip. So there you go, guys. Overall, as far as the wear and tear, I think this, at least the cylinder and piston, all that, everything has many more miles. One thing of interest, though, that I did find that is wearing, and I just actually don't know. I really don't know what causes this. So my bucking bar has eaten away quite a bit of that, I'd say, of whatever that is. You have your ball bearing that's down in there. Don't know if you'll be able to see it. You might be able to with the right light. So my question is, what is causing this, guys? I think this will be a limiter overall as far as what I'm seeing with the engine. I got to get in there and clean up, guys. It's a dirty girl, but she runs hard. That's it, guys. That's the only thing I'm really seeing. Let's go and take these guys out real quick. See how everything's looking up here. Oh, hold on. I mean, I don't know how much we'll be able to tell of anything in here, but doing this. The oil buildup looks good. And it looks pretty clean in there, guys. Give it the old spin test. Smooth, baby, smooth. Gasket, that looked pretty good too. Did I fucking have that gasket? All right. So Sorry, I was just kind of looking at the gasket. This thing held up pretty good. I want to say that I put oil on this before I put this gasket down. I wonder why. I wonder if that is what helped it hold up so well and make it kind of not just fall apart. I don't know. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud, guys. Yeah, it looks good, guys. I'm very happy with it. Again, this is my only concern. This will be an issue later on. We'll address that later on down the road. So, cool. That's it. Gonna wrap it up here. Wildcat 80, guys. It's been a really good engine. Hey, everyone. We're back. And, well, unfortunately, I just didn't get as far as I thought I was going to. I was really hoping to get this motor mounted up on the Banshee Queen, but basically mostly ran out of time. We're going to have to do some kind of different mounting system with it versus just your typical mount. What's happening is when I got that mount on there, we're having exhaust clearance issues. So once that's on there, and that's on there, then we're kind of having issues with some of the clearance. So we're just gonna have to whip together one of your typical, you know, either run with one of these guys with the bolts that just go straight into it. So we'll either run that way, or I've been kind of screwing around with some other stuff, some different ideas, just something maybe a little bit more secure than this. Not that there's anything really that wrong with these. I just don't like how it's so flat. I think it could just dig into your bike frame. I don't know. We'll get it on there. Holidays are coming up. Going to be super busy. Hope you guys are busy with family and friends and everything else that goes with it. We just got a smorgasbord between the Wildcat 80 and pieces of the Avenger 85. Want to back up a little bit and kind of close up the video with some things that we've been kind of running into, or at least what I've been seeing on the old Facebook, and I'm just kind of curious and see what you guys think in general. So number one is people are starting to say that these rivets don't necessarily hold up very well, which is kind of interesting. People are saying that they think that it's aluminum and not steel. So that will be kind of interesting. I'm kind of thinking about a way to work around it. I'm not really sure. I guess they're not even rivets. These aren't rivets. These are just bolt in. That's a rivet. I'm not saying that those don't hold up. I'm saying that these don't hold up. So we might have to skirt around that, or I don't know, put a whole bunch of Loctite or something in there just to kind of see if we can avoid that situation. So hopefully we don't have that issue. And then another one that's also been kind of popping up, which I personally don't think I have this issue, but some people's pistons are coming up above their cylinder, and some people are saying that they have some different cylinder heights. I personally don't think I have that issue. Don't get me wrong, we are just above the cylinder head, you know, but when we got our gasket on, you know, we should be pretty good. And I don't have a... There we go, we should be good. I know I should just do the compression test, take some solder, stick it in there. I probably will later with you guys, but if you guys are having issues with that Avenger issue, let me know. I don't think I have that issue, so we'll just kind of see from there. But yeah, it's gonna be like, let's see, I gotta hold down the cylinder if I'm gonna do it that way. I gotta get you on the stand. So let's see here. All right. Yeah, I just don't think we're gonna have that issue. Don't get me wrong, it's gonna be some pretty good compression though. Holy cannoli. But I don't think we're getting there. And looking at the head, I think we'll be alright. I think we're gonna be alright. We're gonna find out regardless. So anyways, guys, stay tuned. Hopefully next week we can get this onto a bicycle and take it for a ride. Sorry I wasn't able to this time. We are getting closer and closer all the time. So anyways, happy holidays. Have a good one. This is your boy James, Grano's Garage. Talk to you later.